Virgo, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you for all of the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. Virgo, they truly do mean the world to me. We have Heart of the Sky on the split. And Luminous Warrior on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, Virgo, you've been taking very bold and brave steps towards the things that truly light your soul up, right? You have been standing your ground, respecting your own boundaries, sticking to those boundaries, and not letting anybody interfere with the path that you're on, the things that you desire, right? What your heart truly desires. I feel like you're being called to something or towards something, Virgo. A divine calling, your soul's purpose or mission. And I feel like you have everything that you need in order to follow that path and fulfill that, whatever it is for you. Let's get your spread. We have the Sweat Lodge as the first card out, so I feel like there could be some type of cleansing or purification taking place before you kind of move forward, a standstill. And we have Soul Retrieval, so yeah, I feel like you're definitely coming back to a version of yourself that you may have been disconnected from for some time, depending on the people, places, and things, situations that you were dealing with in the past. I feel like you've kind of removed yourself from anything or anyone that was holding you back. And that's why we have this Sweat Lodge energy. It's kind of like a recalibration, right? Realigning yourself, retuning yourself to this current version of you, your soul's frequency, right? And this soul retrieval is it can be a very intense process. So some Virgos, you may have been really doing a lot of healing, a lot of inner work, connecting with yourself and your spirituality on deeper levels than usual. We have the Sun on the split, and this is not even a tarot deck. So you're just moving into blissfulness, happiness, contentment. You've been enlightened to some sort of truth, potentially about what you need to cleanse or release in this Sweat Lodge energy, but also enlightened to maybe what you desire out of life, what this current version of you wants to move forward with or towards, what your soul is retrieving, the pieces of you that have been lost due to past relationships, jobs, situations, draining energies, kind of what you need to retrieve and how to retrieve those with that Sun energy. All in all, I feel like you're just in a happier time period and moving into one, Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. We have Time Master and Lightning. So I feel like things could be changing at a very rapid pace. You might feel like you're a bit more in control than you might have in regards to your life and the way that things are playing out. You might feel a bit more in control than you once did after this Sweat Lodge energy. Let's see what else comes out. The Beloved, yes. I feel like you're being very gentle with yourself. Your energy is so sacred, Virgo. The Virgo I'm talking to is very sacred energy. And here's that standstill. It's like there's a pause being taken. I feel like you're taking it all in. What your life is, how things are unfolding for you. I feel like you're starting to see the love and beauty in everything that you possibly can. I feel like you're starting to see the beauty in your life experience in general. We also have the Eagle under that. So you're seeing things from a higher perspective. This also could be of significance to you, Eagles. Could be a spiritual guide for some of you. But I really do feel like you are just reconnecting, right, with your heart chakra and your heart space and the divine love that is constantly surrounding you and always will be surrounding you. I feel like you're becoming more aware of that, kind of just the beauty and the love in all things. And I feel like that happened or is able to happen because of your time period spent in this Sweat Lodge energy, You know, I feel like this cleansing or purification really gave you clarity as to what really matters to you in your life and your reality. And it looks like on the other side of that, you saw that love matters, right? And to all degrees, right? Not just romantic love, but self-love. Love for the earth around you, love for the spirits, you know, especially with this holy mountain being on the split. It's like you went on some type of journey, Virgo, a very enlightening one, and your perspective has shifted. It has changed. 52 and card 25. Interesting. I feel like you're starting to see the duality in all things, but not in a superficial way. All right. Then we have water, becoming more fluid, more flexible in regards to your energy. I feel like you are going with the flow these days. Beautiful. Then we have the hunter. So you feel like you're taking more accountability, taking matters into your own hands, not really waiting on anybody to do things for you. Like the things that you want to do, you're getting them done, but you're also going with the flow of things and not forcing anything, you know? If something doesn't feel right, I don't see you moving forward with it. We also have this luminous warrior card again. So it just tells me that you are stepping into your divine calling. And you're doing it with grace. I feel like you're not really focused on the people, places, and things that dislike you or have any negative feelings towards you. You're just holding light and love in your heart, and that is what's propelling you forward in this beautiful way. We also have the owl. Like I keep saying, it's like you've just become so much more wiser. You've become so much more wiser throughout your process and journey, these experiences that you've been having. And I feel like that's what's allowing you to kind of view the past, the present, and the future from this perspective of kind of like comfortability and knowing that you'll always be okay or taken care of because you're going with the flow. You're trusting your intuition, right? With this water in the center of your read. I feel like you're a lot more intuitive or psychic than you might believe yourself to be, or you might be becoming aware that you are gifted in these ways, Virgo. Like I feel like you have a really good head on your shoulders. And I feel like you've become a lot more wise. You're not just doing shit to do it. There's a lot of intention behind that. Wow. Hermit on the bottom and the Four of Swords in reverse on the split. And there you are, a lot more wise. You might be a bit restless in regards to the direction, what is unfolding for you, the direction that you're heading in, because there's so much potential surrounding you. It's like you've kind of been awakened or enlightened to this new beautiful reality on the other side of this sweat lodge, just filled with love and flow and just feeling more in control of your life and your reality than you have in a long time. It's like you're running the show and there's no fear surrounding you. There's no hate in your heart, or, you know, it's like you're just letting things be as they are. I don't see you necessarily holding on to any bitterness. You're just kind of accepting shit for what it is. And because you've done the healing, you've done that cleansing, it's like after you do some healing or cleansing like that, it's not like you're going to want to hold on to, it's just not going to make sense to hold on to negativity after you've cleansed yourself of the negativity. We have the Queen of Pentacles out first, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, abundant energy. And we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There's a new beginning here for you, especially in regards to your emotion and how you're seeing love. You're viewing love from a very evolved perspective. We have the Eight of Wands in the center with water, go with the flow. I feel like things are going to be changing for you at a fast pace, potentially, or just a different pace than you're used to, right? You might start to see your manifestations, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, your manifestations come in a bit more quickly, you know? It's like these things that you've been working for or trying to get closer to, these things that you've been looking forward to, you have the Your fourth card out, we have the Three of Wands. These things that you've been looking forward to or waiting for to happen. It's like the universe is propelling you, or these manifestations, towards you at a very fluid or quick pace, because you're ready for it. You know, you're standing in this confidence, this peace, this love. And it's like you're ready for these new beautiful beginnings and these blessings to start pouring in. You really are. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And these Seven of Swords. And I feel like when these blessings do start coming in and you start to kind of, your vibration continues to raise and you continue to elevate and continue to achieve all of the goals that you have for yourself, you need to kind of keep some of these things to yourself, because not everybody is rooting for you. Not everybody wants to see you win with this Six of Wands in reverse, you know, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some people will be very bitter to see all of the beautiful things that start to unfold for you in your life. But like I said, Virgo, you're not worried about those people. You're just looking forward to the future, focused on you, the ones that do love you. And because of that focus, that perspective shift and change, right? Because you're approaching all of your situations from a much wiser standpoint. The haters, the naysayers, like they were left in the past for a reason and they ain't coming back. They have no place, right? That's just the fucking truth. Ace of Swords. You got a lot of options and a lot of choices coming up for you, Virgo. And it's going to be important that you're very discerning with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Some might call it selfish, right? The people that are watching you nonstop with this Page of Swords. But it doesn't really matter what they say. Be selfish if you got to be selfish with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Because right now, you're trying to move forward. They're just stuck in the past. It is what it is. Last card out. The Seven of Pentacles. So definitely take your time in regards to embracing these new manifestations, this new experience, this new life for yourself, right? Because it's going to be an adjustment period, right? You're finally removed from these environments and situations that just did not feel good to you. The Justice and the Five of Swords. It's like you're now in environments where you no longer have to kind of defend yourself or fight or prove your point or prove your worth. You're just continuously growing and evolving in a successful way at a very fast pace, right? And it feels different for you and to you, so it's going to be important that you kind of take your time to adjust, right? To that recalibration that I was speaking of, because on the other side of that sweat lodge, it's a new world for you, Virgo, and it's going to be important that you can embrace it for everything it is and don't get overwhelmed by all of the beauty and the blessings that you start to see unfold for you, because it probably will be a bit intense at first, or an adjustment, you know, that you have to make. But I see you being fully capable of adapting. I'll get you 3 cards of advice. Wow, the Sun on the split, High Priestess on the bottom. I did not make this shit up. You're moving into happiness. Like, Virgo, you're going to have a great rest of the year, I'll tell you that. Because these aren't just little changes that, like, you're going to change your mind. No, these are changes, like, on a soul level. Like, this is an evolution. This is an energetic upgrade that you're experiencing or going through. And that's... and you're literally meant to... Like, this is meant for you. This was written in the stars with this Justice. This was something that was meant to happen. 10 of Swords in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you've learned... The reason that you're able to kind of see things from this new point of view or experience all this abundance is because you've learned a lot of tough lessons in the past. You went through a lot of difficult experiences and you had to let go of a lot of people with this Three of Pentacles in reverse that really, without these experiences, you wouldn't be this same version of you, right? All the pain that you had to experience, on the other side of that pain was this beauty. So it's like, I feel like you've just learned a lot from your past experiences, and it has made you wise to the point where you now are able to manifest abundance emotionally, physically, spiritually, kind of at the snap of your fingers, right? You're very powerful, Virgo, very powerful manifester. And I feel like you're not taking things for granted, which is why I see the Seven of Pentacles here. It's like you're kind of just embracing it. You're taking it all in. Look at this. These are energies of just taking it all in and just like reflecting on everything you had to do to actually get to this point. This is a beautiful reading. Clarifying this Ace of Cups is the Two of Cups. So there could absolutely be new love coming in for you as well. This new beginning is, you know, it can be on a personal level. This can be you reconnecting with your higher self, right? You're balancing your masculine and feminine energies in a way that is just beautiful and positive. On the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups. So there's a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in for you. But this can also be new love, right? A new beginning, a new chapter in love with another, right? A counterpart, a divine counterpart. Clarifying this Eight of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I just see this being as like this is a lot of fast movement. And this is clarifying the water card. So it's like you're going to have to kind of surrender to the pace that things move. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. But in the reverse, it's kind of giving this Eight of Wands permission to like just do its thing, you know, which is, it can be a bit scary if you're not prepared for it, but you are protected and guided by your angels. Clarifying this Three of Wands, we have the Empress, another card of number 3. Man, it's like the reason that you're kind of like expecting something to happen, or you're expecting these manifestations to come, is because you've evolved to this Empress level energy, right? Your manifestation powers and abilities they're becoming undeniably divine, right? And I mean, if you don't ask for something, if you don't expect something, how's it ever going to come and find you, right? You have to put that energetic frequency out there that you do expect it, that you are taking steps towards it for these manifestations to come to you in the 3D. And this is clarifying the Hunter card, which is just taking things into your own hands, not waiting around for people and places and things to do shit for you. You know, it's like you're just taking a more hands-on approach and role to your life in the way that things are unfolding for you. And your angels are in full support of that, right? Four of Swords, because you've done the healing that is necessary to get to this level, to get on this frequency. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I got 3 cards. Got the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card. So I feel like you might become a bit uncomfortable with the way that things are changing from time to time, because things are changing on such drastic levels for you. And this doesn't have to be like every day is like there's something new happening for you. No, this just means like basically it's like you kind of have shifted realities or timelines. And because of that, it's like you could be looking at the past, like, how did I even get here? How did I walk into this very abundant period of life? Like, when did all of the bad shit end, you know? And so it can be a bit uncomfortable just because of that adjustment period we keep speaking on. But just know that this Wheel of Fortune, like I was saying, like this was written in the stars. You were meant to experience this. You were meant to leave these bullshit ass people and experiences behind, and you were meant to evolve to this level of wisdom, or reach this level of wisdom that is kind of guiding you throughout these processes of change. And Virgo, I'm here for it. You deserve all of this love and these blessings. You deserve to evolve and grow on this level because you went through a lot of bullshit in the past, Virgo, and you've healed from it. You've been working on healing from it, and just keep working. No matter where you're at throughout this process, whether you're at the beginning or the end, just know that this is on your path. It is a part of your journey, and it is supposed to be a part of your journey. You are meant to experience this beauty in your life because you're a beautiful human, Virgo. And I love you, and I will see you guys soon.